guys. Hi Judd. Hi Lab Accident. Hi Bucks of Paint. Hi Susan. It's okay. Catching up on chat. All right. How is everyone today? Hey Jen! Hello! I hope you all have a hot drink and a snack. Hi Lana! Stupid questions, but do you have possums in Canada? I don't think so. Yes, coffee. I'll Google it, but I don't think we do. Or I don't know, maybe not in this part. Aw, thank you so much, Lena. Possums, oops. Possums in Quebec. The Virginia opossum is Canada's only marsupial. The Virginia opossum's northernmost range reaches into southern and southeastern Ontario, southern Quebec, and the lower Fraser Valley in British Columbia. So I guess we do have possums. I saw a possum in my neighborhood last night. Ooh. This was supposed to be I've got coffee. Your phone is more expeditive. I love possums just because they eat ticks. Like otherwise I wouldn't really care about them, but they eat ticks, so that's amazing. I recently fell in love with possums. Exactly, the tick killers, yes! Oh my gosh. Ticks are disgusting. Ugh. Wow, that's weird, lab accident. I did the thing where I like sorted out my workspace a bit and now I can't find anything. It happens a bit too often. Also, their body temperature is too low and they cannot get rabies. That's really cool. Oh, there it is. Rabies is such a messed up disease. Like, in general. Hey, Jellybean! We have invasive raccoons now in Europe. Why they couldn't bring in possums instead? Raccoons are really funny to look at. Like, they waddle a lot. I know you have them. They come to us from Germany. Wildlife in the future is gonna be like raccoons, pigeons, possums, ticks. Oops, that's actually this way. Is there anyone in chat who watches Rings of Power? I seem to have a problem in my text doesn't. Maybe you're using one of those words that, oddly enough, we don't know why. YouTube is sort of censoring. Not yet, it is on the watch list. Okay. I just apologize for the raccoons. We've been watching it, but are currently rewatching The Orville for some more light entertainment. Hey, Mikey! Hello, hi, Temple! We've been watching The Expanse and also Lower Decks and Rings of Power. Mr. E watches the Game of Thrones show, but I don't really like Game of Thrones, so I don't watch it with him. It was a long week and need some giggle, but forgot there are some deep topics. Oh no! Lower Decks is great for the giggles. Really great. Oh no, Mikey. I'm quite enjoying the Lord of the Rings show, like Rings of Power. I didn't like the last episode was not my favorite, like the one that came out yesterday, but overall I really like it. And yeah, Game of Thrones, I kind of liked it when I first read the books, but at some point you kind of realize how bad it can be. And that's when I kind of lost interest. It's not really my jam. Last episode was a bit too much action for me. I don't mind action personally, but there were a bit too many things in the latest episode that took me out of it. Let's just say that. I don't plan on watching it, but not gonna lie, the meltdown, some toxic nerves afterward. It's pretty. You mean Rings of Power? It's just so stupid. It's the most stupid stuff. I was also made aware of all the same kind of nonsense going on about the thing with Lizzo and Crystal Flute. It sounds like a a book or a movie. Lizzo and the Crystal Flute. Oh no, Mikey. Ouch. I would watch that. Yeah, I would watch it too. Lizzo and the Crystal Flute. Oh my gosh. It does sound like a heist film name. Yeah, or a kid's book or something. Kind of like a medieval magical girl or whatnot. Kids book is even better. It is. Someone should, like, as a joke, make it Lizzo and the Crystal Flute. Just to troll the idiots a bit more. I'll make it, but it's gonna be furries. Well, that would probably drive them even madder. Can you imagine? It's the yesterday's H3H3 podcast that had a good chunky segment about the whole thing. And the part where they had reactions from right-wing people was equal parts like flabbergasting and hilarious. Because that's so bad. Like, there was a woman in there who basically, for her, all that Lizzo was known for is being one of the biggest morbidly obese women out there. There's like so many levels of wrong with that thought that like I can't. I just can't. It's pretty entertaining to watch when it's like set in a context like the H3 podcast, because they are kind of reacting to it. So the indignation and outrage you feel just witnessing that stuff, they voice it so you can relate with them. I haven't had time to complete the mandatory training for hubby on how we keep our mouth shut as much as possible in Texas. Oh no. Yeah, they had this stupid meltdown over the work that it's... Oh, yeah. I don't know. And then people saw the work and it's so obviously some puppet work. Very good CGI. And people from the business had to explain it's not the CGI, it's art direction. I thought the works were kind of cool. Like, they had this this kind of crazy eyes look that like very small dogs like Chihuahua get, but much bigger. And I thought that was much more interesting. I feel like the people always want everything to be badass and cool and awesome. And when something is played, like, instead of being a badass cool wolf, it's a weird, evil, ugly creature that is super mean, but it's not like a cool wolf, so I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's been forever since I saw Never Ending Story. Hey, Erica, hello! Did your ear claim you declassified this month? Oh! I had not heard that. Oh no! Gmork is one of Bear's many nicknames. Aw. Pick yes with the Republicans over here. I really laughed at the part when there was the raid and they spread out the papers on the floor to take a picture of all the papers. And it took me a moment to realize that the orange man seems to think that they did that to make him look like he was messy, like the paper were littered on the floor like that, totally missing the point that it was just for the sake of having a picture of all the documents. Oh, that's the name of the wolf creature. Okay, I'll have to... You know that back then everything was puppetry, so I just want to be home surrounded. Aww. Do you know when they are, like, in what kind of time frame they're supposed to release you, Mikey? Our politicians really are that stupid. Well, some of them are, and it's always a bit striking because you, like, even not liking the person, you never really assume that someone, like, it's kind of, you always give people more credit first, and then you either realize they need even more or even less, and the even less thing doesn't happen that often. I was really surprised. It really did it with his mind. Those he didn't flush. Oh yeah, it's so efficient to wash down sheets of paper. Like they flush so well. They don't clog up a toilet at all. Oh, sorry. Okay, sorry. Yeah, another idiot, Tim Pool, compared Lizzo playing the crystal flute to someone pooping on the American flag. It's like, no? What? What a weird timeline. Meanwhile, the pound collapsed in the UK. I didn't follow that a lot. I didn't know it had like gone down that badly. Hey, Jill. I love my toilet paper red, white, and blue. I'm making stupid jokes to myself. Oh no, Mikey. Ugh. Jeez, I hope that resolves sooner rather than later. We're having some issues over here. I would never have figured out. All we hear in the news is how the queen flipped. Flipped out. Like the freaking terrible storms all over the world, and well, it's a bit better now, but yeah, they really focused on someone dying for so long, and it's like, it's a historical event for sure, but like, that's it. It's done. It's not gonna change. No more mortgages. Housing market crashed. I knew about food. I saw some people living in the UK like showing pictures of the price of soup cans that have gone up like 200% and plus. Like the really basic stuff, like cream of tomato from Campbell. And it's like more than twice the price it was before. What is making it that bad, though? Like, what is... I know that the whole situation with Russia and Ukraine is having an effect on the energy bill and all that, but what is causing... Is it the Brexit stuff? I only get some snippets about trust being in numpty. Scotland is like, nope. Oh, it's Brexit, okay. Yeah, that was such a good idea to begin with. I'm kidding, by the way. Hey, Dominic! I assume crypto... No, crypto is useless and meaningless. The whole idea of crypto was that it's apart from the regular systems, wasn't it? So crypto crashing shouldn't have any impact on how a country runs, right? Right? I think. Terry mismanagement. Yeah, that's not too surprising. One of the admin on my friend's server is British. I get most of my news from him. Well, we have a couple of British people in the community too. I think at some point I'll have to do fan arts of Disa from Rings of Power. I like her so much. She's so cool. We have like £500 overpaid on gas, and they told David his payment was not like good. Ew, ouch. The only reason Scotland vote remained part of Britain was that if they would separate, they would not automatically get EU membership. Guess which vote was a couple of months after that. If they would have Scotland in the EU. Is that it? And apparently even fluffy cats don't like being below 18. Well, at least with cats you can, I don't know if they tolerate it, but if you get them under a blanket, usually they're fine. I'm not at all saying that because there's a cat in this room that's under a blanket right now. No, the vote for or against Brexit. Oh. Hey, Carolyn! Need to get the cats little sweaters so they can enjoy the weather as well. I got my Wookiee onesie out to wear and it now belongs to... Aww. I'm very worried. Yeah. I mean, they gotta prepare for it. That's the key. Like, it's not like we don't know it's coming. Where does one get a nice cat sweater? I don't know. Maybe like any kind of pet shop, but they don't call, do they call them? I don't think they call them pet shop anymore. But you know, anywhere where they sell clothes for dog might work. Below 19C, the risk of mold increases too. Oops. Oh well. But I mean, it's so dry in the winter. On a lighter note, our neighbors had our house plaque cleaned and our house wasn't built in 1919. It was 1914. Oh, wow! Even older! Oh my gosh! Our winters are wet because it's not cold enough for snow. It's mostly rain that comes down. Yeah, but the moment you heat up an apartment or a home, inside it gets really dry. The cat guru guy said don't dress up cats because they have whiskers all over their bodies and it screws with them. Yeah, that's kind of true. You can dress up furless cats because they don't have whiskers. So it's less bothersome for them. No wonder meme is worth Good slump over. Mimer's worth. Is that Mimer's like Martina's cat? Yeah, cats have like they have whiskers on their paws. But on their like legs and arms. Oh. It's Mimer's. And no wonder. Mimer's such a cute kitty. I'm glad he's nicely settled now with Martina's mom. I was very upset that my Halloween costume search for them had to stop, so I'll just draw them instead. You can see Emmy's little crystal clean whiskers on her toes. Aww. I wish I could, I just never bothered, but I would totally crochet a witch's hat for Scout and a pumpkin hat for Becco. That's their ultimate Halloween costumes. I remember when Liva was small, I put her in a sweater I got as a hand-me-down after my cousin's Yerky, and she just plumped down on her side. They kind of do that if you put them in a harness for the first time too. They just don't get it. I would have to get some yarn for it. And they would probably never wear them, like they don't enjoy anything. I second this. Yeah, like they forgot how to move once they have something on their back. Yeah, absolutely. It's so weird. I remember when I first moved to Montreal, my roommate then, at some point, she was given a cat. And they put a harness on the cat, and the cat, like, decided to crawl. It was as if he wanted to, like, walk under the thing on his back, but it would follow him. So for a couple of days, he just crawled everywhere, and it was a bit weird. It was a bit funny, to be honest, but... They'll do the same thing with colors if they're not used to them. Oh yeah. I had never had cats be so bad with colors before I got these two. Like, my childhood cat, we could put on and off his color and he wouldn't bat an eye. He just really didn't care. But these two, like, we tried to get them used to colors as kittens, but they would keep on getting, like, their jaw stuck in them. So we would remove them. Oh, thank you. Good luck, Mikey. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you can enjoy that. That sounds yummy. I'm sick of living with my brother. He refuses to do any chores and debates everything like he thinks he's some sort of... Ugh. How old is he? If Leva lies on a tape and it gets stuck to her fur, she then crawls around. Oh no! Oh no! If I want Bear to freeze in place for long periods, all I have to do is slip on his diamond necklace. Oh, but I'm pretty sure he has to be so dapper with it. Oh, what a shame. I just never associated with messing with his senses until recently. Yeah, it would track, like the reaction would match. It looks amazing. Yeah, oh my gosh. What a shame. Cats look so dapper with little collars on. And like if you can get them a little tie or a little bow tie, it's just like too cute to be real. But they hate it. He's 20. Ugh. Yeah, that's like teenage years are basically a black box. Like you don't know what to expect, you don't know what happens. But 20s, that's where people can be really shitty. Present company included. Like, I have about given up on cat colors. They're experts at removing them. Yeah, that too. Now they make all the colors like easy to remove, so that cats that go outside don't get like stuck in their collars somewhere. But at the same time, it makes it so it's super easy for them to remove the colors. Like, my cats found ways to remove their colors that were pretty epic. Scout would go on top of a storage shelf thing that is like I can't find my words, but it's basically like small wood planks with space between them, and she would try to get her metal like blocked in there so that she could pull on the collar and it would like, you know, split open, because that's what they're breakaway colors. They're meant to be easy to remove. My childhood cat had a leather color. So at some point I went into a pet shop and I saw that they had leather collars for very small dogs. So I bought 2 for the cats, and when we have to leave, since they don't go out and they usually sleep, we put those on them. So that if anything happens, they have ID on them. But yeah, like all the breakaway colors, there's just way too easy to remove. Oh, sorry. Okay. I can't drink today. My mother and sister-in-law's kitties are totally fine in colors and with the bell. Wow. Why did we end up with the little turds? Jelly Bean, that's a really good question. Sorry. Honestly, I don't know how my brother has any friends when he's awful. Maybe they're awful equally awful. Not sure if it's a breed thing. They are all blue Russian and totally little snobs in the best possible way. It's so funny. In Soviet Russia, the colors were cats. I waited so long to make a Soviet Russia joke. Sorry. I think most of us in here remember when USSR was a thing. Just like I waited 10 years to make a joke about the Queen dying. I was born half a year before it collapsed. Oh my gosh. Indeed, the first president I remember well was Reagan. Ugh. Second, I remember it. Yeah, same. It's not. I was quite young, but it kind of what sort of made it more easy to notice for me was that not long before I'd just gotten my first world globe. Is that the name of those things? And there was the USSR on it, and then shortly after it became not accurate anymore because they split. I don't have memories of presidents because that's not really how Canada works. And as a kid, I was not necessarily aware of that stuff. So, what else would a cat bard have in their bag? What kind of bag would they have? Ronald and Nancy were evil in their own ways. Oh yeah, definitely. Yuck. I'm sure they probably did something good too, but this is the reason what stuck. Sometimes they do more bad than good. They get toasty now. What? Bird bag should be a brand name if it is. Sitting in the Oh yeah, in that regard, yeah. There's gotta be a pretty big jacuzzi in there to fit everyone. A blank scroll. Oh, that's a good idea. An apple and some mouse jerky. Well, they could also have some garments that are made from little pieces of mice fur. That's kind of... Oh, that's kind of... It's a bit creepy, right? Harry has a... Ah non! Plop. T'as tout fait tomber. Guillaume. Ta fille. Elle a tout pété son truc. Non, ça va, je m'en vais. Amy just helped herself to a crème caramel. Oh, of course. That's the flan with the caramel, right? That's amazing. Definitely a couple of blank scrolls and sheets of paper. That's a really good idea. I kind of drew this bag big. Bah. That's the one. You turn the pot upside down in a bowl, so the... Yep. I love these. I was always bummed for two aspects of these. First, that most of the sugar would cook to like candy, so it would cook hard and stay stuck at the bottom of the pan and you couldn't eat it. And also I always felt like there were never enough caramel to pour. So I made the instrument this kind of harp thing, but maybe I should check some references. Like I went with the default like asterisk hand string instrument, whatever. These are made at the grocery store, so perfect ratios. Oh yes. Yes. Yeah, I guess something like... Can I... Yeah, something like this one. Oh, go away. Yeah, like something like this. Roughly the shape of what I drew. What do they call it? Yeah, a lyre. Lyra? Oh, these are pretty. I can see it. Oh, no problem. This is very sketchy and my camera doesn't do a really good job at like capturing artwork. We're talking about Rizzo. Oh, Lizzo. I think my brain was trying to fill in the space with a flute. Oh, I should have drawn a crystal flute. Dang it, it's a missed opportunity. A bag made of extra lyre strings so she can just... Yeah, there will definitely need to be some replacement strings in our equipment bag. Oop, bing, boom, bing. Does anyone in chat know when you buy extra strings for any kind of string instrument, like a violin or a guitar, how is it sold? I like the reconstructions of ancient Greek music played on the early lyres. found it when I was reading the Songs of Achilles. Oh, nice. Okay, rolled up, like, okay. Okay. Cool. Coiled or loose, right? Loosely cooked. I don't know why. It cracks me up. That's such a weird autocorrect. That makes no sense. It's like, I thought the whole point of this thing was to fix issues, not create more. Yeah, so it's basically like rolled and then into a small envelope. Cool. Actually makes a lot of sense. Probably need one, like a small... This way. Like a small blade. And a fork thingy. Some Bengal style bracelets hanging on the strap. Oh. Of the bag, you mean? I felt a lot better about autocorrect's mistake ever since I began imagining it as a little drunk elf. Little drunk elf who's trying really hard to be helpful. That's hilarious. Hey, Otto! Hello! Or as bracelets. My brain really tries to make things multi. Oh yeah, that's a... I can probably make one. It would probably just look like a bangle, but we know that it's a a coiled string. It's a really cool idea. I'm eating Meiji chocolate. Oh no! No! Can take credit. Oh, well, you can take credit for sharing the idea to us, Jill. Well, it could actually mean two things, though. Either the one we know, or just the fact that Meiji chocolate is really delicious. That reminds me, like, I really like what they did with the Harfoots in Rings of Power. I so wish I could, like, hit pause and take a walk in any of the sets just to look at all the thingamajigs. And I can so relate with the way they have, like, acorns and leaves and plant stuff everywhere. It's just... I feel like I would do the same. So here's the thing. My sweet husband will run and grab the Meiji at the first mention of PMT. Very sweet. But then he comes back with a square of chocolate. Look, how brave does a man have to be to try rationing a woman on PMS? No, you gotta bring the whole slab. You brought me my first bite. I hope the rest is in the car. It's like one of my friends baked chocolate chip cookies as a birthday gift, and it was amazing. And they were like, "Oh, if that's too many cookies, you can freeze them, and you should keep for a while." And I just laughed, and I was like, they're gonna be gone in like 2 days, right? And yeah, they were. It's just the way my brain is. Oh, breakfast cookies. Lunch cookies. Snack cookies. Mine used to take me out to this restaurant where I would order a plate of French fry nachos, and a giant slab of chocolate cake, and he was fine with me being served before his food was ready. Let's go! So what has everyone been up to this week? Lots of work. I'm having dark chocolate covered peanuts. Oh, that's amazing. Ev's spirit animal is Sarah. Who? Who's that? Sarah Milliken. Who's that? Oh, she's a comedian. Huh. Never heard of her. Mostly just had exams. Oof. Abby had a hell. Oh no. Aw. Oh, a Pilates class. How did you enjoy that, Susan? She's a comedian who talks about the sorts a lot in her specials. Oh. Yeah, I can. That's relatable. I get my Invisalign braces on Monday. Ooh! Yay! I'll check her out. Let's write it on my... Oh wow, jelly bean. That sounds super interesting. I'm fairly confident environmental pollution went pretty well. Not so sure on environmental science since that professor is super anal. Blah. I like the Pilates low energy exercise, not like with a less meals class of bugs. What? More like, yeah, it's a bit like yoga in that regards, Pilates, but without the incense and the weird names for the pauses. There's a place I worked where they offered Pilates on lunchtime once per week. And yeah, it's a good exercise for the muscles. just got some amazing horror movie prints and trying to come up with a creepy cute something. Oh, that's a good idea. The weird pauses where people are snoring and farting. Not pauses in that regard, but poses like POSES. Well, the farting still occurs, of course, but I don't know if you can snore when your butt is up in the air, you know? I went to a candlelit concert in a cathedral with a string quartet playing Hans Zimmer songs. Oh yeah, I have photos. Can I show them? I was tidying up our cellar storage and found some nostalgic stuff. Oh, like my sculptures from uni and such. Made me want to sculpt again. That sounds amazing. Okay, what is Les Mills? What is that? I hope this will be visible, not too glary, but it looks really cool. This one is really cool. Hey, welcome back, Jill. Hey, Paulo. Les Mills was a guitar instructor, and he made workout. Yeah. I can't Pilates a sneak attack. He will be sore. Oh yeah. Hey, Salome, hi. Les Mills is a kind of exercise class with weights. Oh, okay. They do literally have the same name. Yeah. Maxapane says, in the mid-90s, my roomie and I decided to do the expert Talbot video first, and we used up at least 3 of our 9 lives. I have to head to work now. Have a good day at work, lab accident. I also replaced the lady at work for a week, and after she did extreme step aerobic to get ready for a wedding, and she ended up going to the hospital because she couldn't bend her legs the next day. Oh no! Oh, that's a bit too much, I think. I worked for a temp agency, and it's the only time I got to work actually at the agency. It was a lot of fun, but felt bad for her. Oh, and it took her a week to recover. That's really hardcore. Yeah, we all think we can jump into exercise just like that. But our bodies will always remind us that it's not exactly how it works. Why? I don't think I can jump into exercise. I don't think I can jump at all! Haha! was a runner for a long time, but nowadays I'm good with a nice walk in the woods. I'm trying to be able to run again. Just because it's easy and, you know, you can do it sort of anytime, anywhere. Kinda. All you need is a good pair of sneakers, but... I just want a quiet spot where there's nobody so I can go run it into my all out of shape energy and like not have to worry about people seeing me look absurdly out of shape, you know? Although I will say it's a little harder to get motivated for the walks without the puppers and the cats. Yeah, totally. Je pense tout le temps que c'est Bli. I'm looking at lift and weights, fairly light ones, since my household doesn't own heavy ones. I'm tired of having flabby arms. Want them a little more tones. You can probably do stuff like push-ups too, like body weight exercises. In my head, Bear goes on all sorts of adventures with me, but in the real world, I think he'd be very freaked out. Oh no! With a name like Bear, you really kind of expect him to be a bit of an adventurer, right? He pretends to be brave, but only if I'm right there with... Aww. The last time we did the gym thing, I signed up and asked for regaining flexibility, and after a couple of weeks, it was all chest and arm exercises, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Blah, blah. Hubby told the instructor to have me work on my t-shirt muscles. What? Oh, okay. Be right back. Ugh.
C'est lui qui l'a rencontré.
Ben, prends pas le go au téléphone, là, clairement, mais... Oh my gosh, box of paint, what? Ah. We're gearing up for elections around here, so they've been remarkably annoying with the phone calls. They always call and they say, oh, this is this and that party. Can we count on you on voting day? And I'm always like, ah. I wish we were having an election here. I wish I could give you hours. Yeah. I think so. I'll ask him. Hold on. Okay, so he says he saw it and he thinks he's really cool. We are flooded with the you've been chosen for the gas price rebates. Oh, that's a dreadful scam. Oh, there's definitely a special hell for people pulling that scam. Oh my gosh, that's ghastly. Haha, ghastly. Da-da-da-da. We're gonna try going to it. Would you like? Oh, I'll ask him. Okay, so I asked and he says nothing too big, like something really easy to travel with, like a pin or, you know, something like that. And he said a picture. Which I'm pretty sure you would take anyway, but you know. He said something small, like a pin or, you know, like something really easy to carry.
T-shirt.
T-shirts, pins, and also a picture. But I was assuming that you're probably gonna take pictures anyway. The giant Gundams are so freaking cool. Well, thank you, actually. I'll send you all the pictures. Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm super happy you're finally able to go. That's so amazing. And I don't know about you guys, but anything good that happens nowadays, like, I'm always worried that last minute it's gonna, you know, crap out. Like, oh no, there's a new unpredictable thing and we have to shut down everything. And you're just like, well, okay. Like that. Hubby's been talking about moving for years and this week has thrown his arms up and submitted to the fact we'll be here. Oh no. Yeah. Though the place where you're at right now doesn't seem too bad. A box of paint. I love our house. Yeah, it looks really cool. It looks like it's a bit quirky. Like I remember you showing pictures of certain rooms that were unusual sizes, like small or whatnot, but from what I've seen, it's a really pretty house. And I love what you've done with it, like the gardens and the trees in the front. Like, what was it? Was it cherry trees you had like lined up or something? And also that the cats can sort of venture out in the yard and have fun. Just would like to not be attached to our neighbors. But he was very much of the this is a stepping stone. Oh, you mean it's like the two, it's like one big building sort of split in half. My message didn't type WTF. I was saying it's time to make the most of it. Oh yeah, definitely. I don't know what's up with that. Lena had the same issue earlier on where the message would not send properly. There are cherry trees. Aw. Did you get some nice cherries this year? And our neighbors at the moment are amazing and lovely, but we share a wall and I always worry about waking up their kiddos with my night owl self. Oh. Well, at least you're kind of concerned by it. I've had too many people who just didn't give two cents about that stuff. It's probably the main type of house in the UK. We're currently staying in my parents' semi. Oof. We didn't expect any and had enough to make one decent batch of pie filling. Ooh! That's so cool! Oh, they must taste amazing. Like, you don't get any more fresh cherries than that. They are Morello and got really dark and sweet. Ooh. I do my best to do anything noisy on the driveway, but I sometimes forget things like cutting paper can be super noisy. Do you hear them through the wall really, like, easily? There is some spot in their house that their voice come through the fireplace in the kitchen, as if they were standing there. Oh, that's always so weird. But they claim there isn't one in reverse, and I don't believe it. It's a bit similar here in the sense that, like, I don't hear the other people when I'm inside, but if I walk in sort of the common space of all the apartments, you can hear them, like, really well. And I just never expected that. It can also depend on how much soft furnishings. Yeah, that's true. Well, I would maybe recommend not doing that, Salome, because while I understand, um, I don't know, it's the kind of thing that doesn't work for me. Like when it's a bit too, I don't know, it just doesn't vibe for me. I don't know why. I have a lot of health stuff, so we need to pace it well rather than what most people do in Rizzo. Oh yeah, besides you enjoy it a lot more this way. Oh, that's an interesting point. Otto says Japan is a lot more adapted to the English language now that they had the Olympics. They worked hard to put English on everything. Huh, that's really interesting. And also a good job. Let's go. I can't remember where the subject, object, and verb go in English most of the time. This has been awesome, but I need to get going and do some house stuff. Thank you so much for being here, Jill. And besides, we're almost done, so it's not like you will miss much. And yes, have a good weekend, Jill. Thank you for being here. These are just so good. Oh, thank you so much, Jen. I did one already that I will be featuring in a video soon. And this was fun to do, so I was like, well, why not do a couple more? And I included the fossil. Gee, I wonder why I thought to put a fossil in there. It's an ammonite. I love the hood with the ears sticking out. Thank you. And also I did the outline in the gold paint that came with the paint set, so it was fun. And I was like, well, that was fun. Let's do some more. They're really adorable, and it's nice to see what's in. Oh, thank you so much. I really enjoy it. Like, if I made prints for my Patreon, I think these would make really fun prints. But yeah, for now, they just live in the sketchbook. And it's fun to think of all the adventuring gear. It's the closest I can get to actually putting that stuff together. I remember when I used to go to live action RPG games, LARP, and yeah, like you had your bag and you had your stuff, and like I would have loved to go full 100%, like have real inventories, but you don't really need that, you know. It's always fun to think about that. And also when playing D&D, like they ask you like, oh, what's in your, you have to choose your inventory, so it's always fun to draw stuff out and think of what the characters would have. That'll be great as postcards. Said, oh yeah, too. If I played any games like that, I would need to have these kinds of things for my character. I should draw one for my current character, who's a cat anyway, so it's not exactly far-fetched. Oh, there's a big old stain in this book. Oh, okay. I must have handled it with like dirty fingers or something. Dirty with graphite, not actually dirty. A lot of people would love this sort of thing for their character. I might put it, like, make a few more examples and offer it on Ko-fi as a commission kind of thing. I can't imagine the such and such coming to attack, but I can draw it. Can't imagine. Oh. Well, most of the time, at least when you're attacked by stuff, there's references to be found, like Monsters Manual and all that. So that helps. But yeah, I know Mr. E is our current DM, and he draws like the NPCs, well, the characters we encounter and the enemies we fight sometimes. So it's really cool to have an artist as a dungeon master, because he can just be like, oh, and this is the enemy you're facing, and you're like, whoa, no, and it's a lot of fun. I think like maybe like the way you had cards box up paint, that could be fun too. Like you have one main card that's the character, but then all the items in your inventory are on cards too. So when you use up something or when you get new stuff, you can just add more cards into your collection. And you have tangible memories from your adventure. Yeah, that's true. Eve, have you done the weekly what's the best thing you ate this week? No, I haven't yet. Oh, Munchkin is like that. Huh. What's the best thing you ate this week? We ate some pretty tasty pizza yesterday. I think for this one I'll have to Google for a medicine box backpack kind of thing. I don't know if this one is a bit too tropey or... What was on the pizza? Mine was cheeseless, no cheese. So extra sauce, basil, oregano, and pancetta. And the added garlic, which I could have done without, but yeah. Probably the patty melt. What is that? We had a tummy bug. Oh no! But got some pumpkin croquettes. What the yum? That sounds amazing. I don't know how you make it work, but it sounds yummy. I'm hungry. No. It was super crispy on the inside. On the inside? Or on the outside? It was the perfect texture and all thing. Oh, that's really cool. It's on grilled sourdough with a beef patty, cheese, grilled onions, and... Oh, wow, that sounds amazing. Huh. The sauce is a kind of a relish. Mmm, yummy. Yummy! I think it's urimaki, inside out. Oh, I see. Whoa. Well, if you have that again, you'll have to take pictures and post them on the Discord so we can all see. So you get nice sticky rice and then a crispy crunch in the middle with some avocado. Oh. That sounds amazing. Oh, both of them actually. Jelly beans or boxes thing, if you happen to get that again. Oh, you did take a peek at... Oh, by all means, please share in the food-related channel. That can be super helpful because sometimes it's pretty... It can be difficult to come up with meal ideas. So people sharing what they eat or ate or whatever can really help figuring out something. Not the exact same thing most of the time, but it can spark ideas. My hubby doesn't understand patty melts. He always questions those recipes but ends up enjoying them. Is it like a weird open face kind of burger thing on sourdough bread? That sounds really... Like, oh, we have a bit of this and that left in the fridge. Let's make something. We do that Salisbury steak thing in the States, and he was so confused why you would ruin... What's a Salisbury steak? Oh. I love the Frisco melt at Steak and Shake. What? I had never heard of that before. It's a hamburger patty with mushroom gravy all over it. Oh, that sounds amazing. Yeah, so it's basically about like using ground beef instead of actual steak, right? Like the sort of more affordable version of a steak. It's a bit like trying to explain to people what a hot chicken is. Hamburger is the only type of beef you feel. Oh, really? Huh. I live in Texas my whole life, and it wasn't until recently that I learned that Whataburger was only available in Texas. Oh, really? What's special about it? Frisco melt is kind of like the patty melt I mentioned. Beef patty, cheese, and Frisco sauce. That's kind of like relish, but better. Okay. And don't think you realized how many other ways there are to have a burger patty. Yeah. Oh yeah, by all means. I'm from Texas and only realized way too late in life that it wasn't called Whataburger. It's like Jack in the Box burger, but bigger and buttery. Well, the only thing I know about Jack in the Box is when they had this big E. coli outbreak. I don't think we have those here. Apparently, hamburger steak is a thing in Japan and a bit different to a regular burger. Hamburger. It's like the Napolitan spaghetti. I'm hungry. Why? Yeah, hamburger steak is like a single serving meatloaf with a sauce. Yeah, pretty much. That's my jam though. Anything swimming in sauce, that's... Someone had the right idea. Do you want meat with that sauce? Can I have just the sauce, please? Alright, well, unless you guys have last minute questions, I think that's it for today. Thank you so much everyone for being here. I recently started putting syrup on my breakfast sandwiches. I'm addicted. Actual, like, maple syrup or just sugar syrup? So thank you so much everyone for being here. I hope you have a great weekend, and it's always fun to see you guys in the stream on the Saturday Caturday. Hey, for once a genuine Caturday where I drew cats. Not bad. So yeah, have a great time and see y'all next time, next Saturday. And until then, you can always pop over on the Discord server. Link is in the description, and you can join up. It's free, and have a chat with us if it's not the case already. So again, thank you so much everyone, and bye bye.